Okay, here we have opened the L2 Start1.ai document, and let's go under the Window menu to Workspace and choose Like in Design. Now let's look at some ways to select objects on the artboard. We'll start with the black arrow, the Select tool, and we can click on each object to select it. Notice how when we roll over the object, we get the little black box next to the cursor. And we can click and drag with the Select tool in order to place a marquee around the objects and select them both at the same time. The Select tool is used to move objects around on a page. And we can go under the Select menu to deselect. When we click on an object with the black arrow, the Select tool, we see the bounding box with a handle in each corner and a handle on each side. And the handles can be used to change the shape, to modify the object, and even to rotate the object. Move outside the corner until we see the double-headed arrow, and rotate. The white arrow, the Direct Select tool, is used to select anchor points or line segments on objects. If we click on the edge here of this one, we can see the anchor points are white, and when we roll over an anchor point, we get the little box next to the cursor, and we can click and drag on an anchor point and change the shape of an object. We can also click on a line segment and drag the line segment. If we use the lasso tool, we can click and drag around anchor points to select more than one anchor point. Let's try the Magic Wand tool and click on this object here with the Magic Wand tool, and we notice that all the other red objects are selected. If I go back to the black arrow, the Select tool, we see the bounding box around these two objects, and we can move them like that. Go to the Select menu to deselect, and let's double-click on the Magic Wand tool, and we see the Magic Wand dialog box here, the tool options, and we see that fill color is checked, which explains why when we clicked on one red object, another object filled with the same color was selected. Let's go back to the black arrow Select tool and click and drag and select these two objects, and we'll go under the Object menu to Group. And now we can click away, click in a white space to deselect, click on one object, and because they're grouped, both objects are selected and can be moved at the same time. If we double-click on a group of objects, we enter what's called isolation mode. And in isolation mode, only the objects in the group are full color, and all the other objects are screened back to a lighter shade. In isolation mode, we can click on one object with a black arrow and move it, even though it's part of a group. And that's the advantage of isolation mode. We can exit isolation mode by going up here and clicking on the left arrow to exit isolation mode.